What is up, my peeps? Caliber724 here with another video for you guys today. So in this video we are going to be revisiting Affirm. And now I know I did this already with my app run through and review, but this is going to be a more detailed run through of the Affirm service. Now I did get a special request for this, so this is going to be basically me taking time off to actually put all my effort into this video, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. And let's go ahead and get into it. So before I go ahead and get into the video, I want to go ahead and state that before on my app run through and review, the Affirm app was in its early stages, but at this current point I believe they have added a security feature which does not allow me to record the screen of my phone while using the app. So all you see is just like a black screen, and that is not very informational. So I'm actually going to be doing all of the work on the computer so you guys can see that, but I'll be running from step 1 all the way to Z so you guys can have all the information about how Affirm works, how you can use the service and everything like that. So unfortunately, I'm not able to use the app. I will, however, use my camera to show how to log into the app, mainly because that's one of the things that kind of differs from the computer side and also the phone side. So I will be showing that to you guys. But let's go ahead and get into the app. First off, we're going to start off from the beginning, going all the way to end. So let's go ahead and get into it without further ado. Alright guys, here we are with the Affirm app on the phone. Now, as I said before, it is not going to allow me to record my screen using the Affirm app. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to log into the app with the Affirm. So on the app, they actually have 2 different ways you can log in. You can either log in via biometrics, or you can log in with a PIN. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like to log in with the PIN. I will blur out my PIN because I don't want that to get leaked. But of course, we are going to go ahead and log into the app. So we did it, and I have logged into the app, and as you can see, it'll give you a estimate or a pre-approved or pre-qualified amount that you have with the firm. And that is pretty cool. That way you know how much you get, as opposed to the last time where you actually had to select a random amount and then it'll tell you that you had to make a down payment, which means that for a certain amount you get that pre-qualified, but other than that you will have to pay a down payment. So let's go back out the app, and let me go ahead and turn on one of these lights here. Just to show you guys, I'm going to be using my fingerprint to log into the app, and basically that's what I'll be logging into the app with. As you guys can see, well, you probably can't see my hand, but going ahead, and it's pretty quick with the fingerprint, so that's what I like. But yeah, let's go ahead and go and see what we got on the website to see if we can make us an order. Alright guys, so what we want to do first is go ahead over to the Affirm website and log in, and as you see, once we try and log in, they're going to ask for a mobile phone number. So basically, from my knowledge, the way it works is your mobile phone is basically a pass-through verification system that allows you access to your account. So when you're logging in through the website, you're actually going to have a verification code every single time you log in through your mobile device. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my phone number here, and I'll blur this out. And as we see here, I just received a message from Affirm telling me my random code. Now this code is nothing special, it's just a randomized number that they send you for verification that you have access to the phone. We enter on the loans page here, and as we see, we have no present loans, so we're going to go ahead and create one. But first off, we're going to actually go and see if we can create an order. Now you can go to shop here, and on this shop page you actually have like featured sites or featured retailers that you can order from. Guitars that you can see here, watches, jewelry, fashion and all that stuff. So you can see that. You can also search up here at the top for the store that you want to shop at, whether it be Amazon. And I know I did Amazon when I first used Affirm, so I'm going to actually use a different site this time. But if you want to actually look and see all of the retailers that they have, like I just typed in A, it'll tell you all the retailers that has the name that starts with an A. So that's pretty cool. I know they said they had over 1,000 plus retailers, so that is actually going to be some work to actually do. As you see, I just did B. They have like Best Buy and all that stuff up here, and you can see that. That's pretty cool here. Pretty cool. And you can just scroll. Now I wish it was like where they actually had the pictures or the store's image or whatever, but unfortunately they don't. Like for some of them they do. Like for Best Buy, they have like the little Best Buy image here. So it could be upgraded a little bit, but it's not really that bad. But the site that I'm going to actually shop at today is going to be Zazzle, and this is where I actually have my store. Now I'm going to actually click on that, and it's going to actually tell you how to use Affirm at Zazzle, at the Zazzle website. Now you can basically get the loan, you can pay for it, and then make easy monthly payments and everything like that. So first off, we're going to go ahead over to Zazzle, and we're going to order some stuff. Now actually there's a code right here that I'm going to use for them games today. Alright, so I have two links here of two items that I want to get, basically for time consumption of the video. I don't want to make it too long for you guys, but going ahead over to this, we're going to actually pull up the first item, which is going to be a full zip hoodie that I have on my store. Yes, I'm shopping for my own items. I actually planned to do this earlier, but I figured, hey, this video is actually a way for me to actually, one, plug in my own merch, and two, get what I want to get, because I actually wanted to get some of the stuff that I created. But you can choose different colors, customize your order however you want it, and basically do that. I'm gonna choose the heather gray and blue, or navy, navy blue, same thing. And then just gonna customize my order really quickly and add to cart. Boom. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and take this second link and put it up in there. Boom. All right, so we got our hat, so we can just go ahead and minimize that and put that back up. And as you've seen before, you can basically customize the different hats that you want. You can choose different colors. I like that green here, but the black, I'm gonna go ahead and get that because it kind of matches with everything, All right, so I added that to my cart, and what we're gonna do here is copy this promotional code, because they always have promotional codes on Zazzle. But we're gonna go ahead and go to our checkout line and everything. So as we see here, Affirm is not one of the payment methods. Up here you have you can go ahead and pay out with PayPal, but there's no Affirm link up here. So we're gonna go ahead and put in this promotional code. Boom. And see, we got a good deal here. So we see that the order amount is going to be for $63.71. So we're basically going to take that amount here, and if it will do it, basically going to take this amount and go back over to Affirm. Now once we click on continue, we can enter the amount. Let's go ahead and try and do that. So when I pasted it in there, it actually rounded up to the nearest dollar. So what you want to do is you want to actually round up for your loan.
to the nearest dollar, so that way you don't really have too much. You can go over, but what you spend is basically going to be subtracted from what you don't spend, and what you don't spend is going to be refunded. So basically here is how you create the loan, really. So you basically shop for your goods and you want to get the total amount. So if you're on Amazon or if you're on bestbuy.com or something, you're going to go and you're going to basically shop for what you want and then find out your total, and then you come over to Affirm. So it's kind of like backwards, but you actually know how much you're going to pay. So you're going to go ahead and get card. I'm going to go and click on that. It's loading up right now. So as you guys saw before, on Affirm I actually have a pre-qualified amount of 130, so I'm good. And you can either go with 3 months or 6 months. I know before that they had a 12-month payment plan, but I guess they got rid of that. Who knows? But we're gonna go ahead and go with the 6 months just to be safe with everything. I mean, you can pay off the loan faster if you want. You can do 6 months, but you can go ahead and pay it off in 3 or 2 or even 1 month. So here's going to tell you the amount of interest that you'll pay if you pay it in 6 months, and also the loan amount in total. And then it'll tell you that your payments will be due each month starting on or after the 10th of June, or mine will at least. So then it'll ask you if you want to enable auto pay. I'm gonna choose no for this one because I can pay off however I want. I want to basically be able to manage my loan, how I want to manage it. I don't want it to auto pay. So I want to make sure I pay this off as soon as possible so that interest doesn't go up, So here it'll tell you your loan information and basically what you got to pay, all the fees, such and such. And then you just read it and agree to it. I've already read this, so I do agree to the terms. So it's going to process your loan, and it's actually going to give you a one-use virtual card. Now it's going to tell you how to use your virtual card, and don't even worry about trying to use this, guys, because it'll already be used about time the video comes out. But you can shop online, enter the card number at checkout along with your billing address. Basically it'll tell you whether the store that you're shopping at does or does not accept in-store cards. And basically Zazzle is an online retailer, so there won't be any in-store buying or anything like that. So you can learn more in the FAQs, and then it'll actually edit. You can edit the amount, you can do the card number or copy the card number. You can also cancel the card if you would like. If you figure, hey, I don't want to get this now, you can go ahead and cancel that loan. So we're basically going to go back over to Zazzle, and actually let me go ahead and copy this card number here. And we're going to go back over to Zazzle and complete our transaction. So we can go ahead and proceed to checkout. And if you do have an account, you can go ahead and sign in. If you don't, then you don't have to worry about it. But I'm gonna go ahead and blur this information out for you guys so that way nothing is too bad on there. And we're gonna go ahead and sign in. So once we go ahead and check out, we can enter the shipping address. So in this case, now we have to actually enter a shipping type, and I'll go ahead with standard, and then it tells you your full amount. So now I have to actually go back and edit, and this is in a way good because now we don't actually have to be like, okay, well, we're stuck with this. Now we can go ahead and change the amount, and we can go ahead and edit the amount. Now our amount is going to be $74 here, and we go back and we enter 74, boom, and get card. Now it's going to process the loan again. There we go. Boom, we got our card again. Now this one here, it'll show us that our card is valid for 24 hours. We have 24 hours to do that. Now it's going to issue us a new card, So we're gonna go ahead and copy that here and go back over to Zazzle, put in our card number and everything like that, and put in our name. Boom, there we go. Security code 460, boom. Okay, then our expiration date, put that in. Boom. All right, so we're gonna take this off because this is a one-time use virtual card and we're not gonna remember that card anyway. So we're going to maybe apply this here. Maybe this will work. Boom. And it gave us no discount. I thought it was gonna work a second time, guys, but it didn't. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and click continue, and bam, everything is all clear. We can review our order. We got the payment method and the card number, everything like that, the address. We're gonna go ahead and blur all that information out. It'll tell us the shipping, the order amount, and everything like that. And boom, we can add another promo if we want to. It'll tell you the items, the cost amount, the discounts that you got, and everything like that, and the shipping that you chose. We can go ahead and place the order. Boom, there we go. Our order has been placed. I just got a notification saying that my order has been placed, as you guys heard. Now our order number is that. We can go ahead and check on the order. We can download the app if we want to. Everything is all cool. So now we're back at the Affirm site, and here we are with the Affirm. As we see, we just used that $74 to purchase something off of Zazzle, and basically here we have the loan overview, and we can go ahead and view our details about the loan, how much the loan was for, how much interest we'll have to pay at the end of our loan cycle, and also the total amount of payments that will be made. We have the loan ID here, which I'll blur that out, the card number, what type of card it was, whether it was Master, Visa, or American Express. You have the card information here. Basically, we have down here all the payments that will need to be made, on what dates and how much, and you can see that. And basically this is the whole loan overview, the purchase details. Now, as I stated before, you can go ahead and you can pay off this loan as fast as you want. You can pay it off in 1 month, you can pay it off in the time allotted to you, which is 6 months in this case, or you can pay it off in 3. You can pay it off how fast you want, and that's the beauty of it. If you want to save on that interest, then you can go ahead and you can pay the loan off early, and you won't really have to pay any interest. All right, so heading over to the settings here, you guys can see basically your account information and such, and basically this whole page will be blurred out except for this part down here. You can add a card or a bank account, and whether you want to add a card or a bank account, the bank account is more secure, and it also lowers your fees and stuff like that, and they say they'll credit you the amount back that you spent. You can go to help, and you can ask specific questions and stuff like that. If you want help, you can go to the FAQ list, or you can contact them directly. You can also sign out. But yeah, that is basically the website and all its features, everything like that. That is basically how you use the service of Affirm. Hopefully I did a good job of explaining it and showing you guys what the service is like, how to use it, and what's the best way of going about it. I know I did have a little trouble with the card information and everything like that, but to basically explain that, when you enter in your virtual card number, some websites have it where you don't have spaces in between each set of 4 numbers, and other sites they automatically just have it that way. But you know, my recommendation is try like deleting the spaces in between the numbers and see if that works. If it doesn't work for you, or if it gives you errors, then let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to answer your questions and stuff like that. I will be giving my full review of Affirm a little bit later on, and also for Fingerhut also. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section below if you did, what any questions you have or any comments or concerns that you have, and we can talk about it in the comment section. So that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and get to it. What's up, guys? So I want to find out what happens when you search Affirm on YouTube, and look at your boy at the #1 spot. #1 spot when you search Affirm is Affirm App Run Through and Review. Pretty nice with 7.5k views. Didn't expect the video to be at the #1 spot, but it did help a lot of people, so I figure why not do this other video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and let's get it.